Hey guys, so I said that I probably would make a video on this mid-season finale, and I decided that I am going to do that. And I'm probably going to talk mostly about the holy shit moment, that holy shit ending. So with that all being said, there's going to be spoilers in this review. If you have not watched the mid-season finale, get up off this video. Do not ruin it for yourself. Go watch it right now. Don't ruin it for yourself. Go watch it. That is your warning. Trust me. Go watch it. Now, I just want to quickly say that I thought the mid-season finale overall was done pretty well. Like of how intense it was and how you know how it does not how it feels like anybody can be picked off, like anybody. I did not feel like anybody was safe in like in the mid-season finale. I was scared for every single character, and oh my gosh, and oh my gosh, I mean, I have not recovered from that, from this episode. I mean, they really did the impossible, or they really did what they shouldn't have done. I mean, like this soon, and I'll quickly say that I think this is the best mid-season finale. Me personally think is the best mid-season finale since season 4 with the governor destroying the prison. This is the best since that. We have not had a mid-season finale that good, since season 4, all the way up until this episode aired. But if you disagree and said that ending ruined it for me, I mean, I can totally understand. I can totally understand. And I mean, despite that, it had a lot of epic moments, like the way, Negan, basically destroyed Alexandria, and the way, Simon confronted Maggie, and the way Gavin, is at the kingdom, and the way basically nobody is standing down. I mean, like Maggie didn't stand down. She killed one savior and put him in the box and said, "We had 38 more, so stand down." So that is very boss ass, badass. And then we have, Ezekiel, who basically rises back up in this mid-season finale, and he gets everybody in the community to safety, and then he stays behind and surrenders to Gavin, or basically so that everybody else can be safe. And it looks like Morgan's there, so basically he might possibly save him from Gavin. So we'll see how that goes. And then we have Aaron and Enid, who goes over to to Oceanside, and they had a good plan of how to approach them, and that goes south because Enid kills the leader, and we don't know what happens with them after that. And it's forgiven with everything else that's happened. And and I love that brief confrontation between Rick and Negan. I mean, it was a pretty good tease for their showdown, and I'm looking forward to a rematch. I mean, I wanted them to fight more, but I understand. But anyway, all the way to the ending, to that holy shit ending, and then we find out that Carl was bit. Like, he was bit when he went off to go and reach out to Sadiq, and all those walkers piled up on him, and that's how he went out. And that's how he got bit. He's not dead yet, but that's how his time, basically his time clock is ticking much faster. By biological clock is ticking faster. Whatever. You get what I'm saying. Like, Carl is a goner at this point. And as shocking as that was, they succeeded in having everybody talking about it. Like, it's like, what, it's been a few days now, and I'm still talking about it, and I'm still not over it, and it's still like, what the hell? I mean, they accomplished that, but however, the fact that, Carl was gonna die and from a walker bite is total bullshit. I mean, they've been, how many times have they gotten close to this predicament in the past 7 seasons? I mean, Carl has been close to this so many times, and he manages to get out of it. And Rick has been through this so many times, and he has managed to get out of it. Or he You know, I mean, basically his plot armor is made of made of iron steel. I mean, Carl has, you know, plot armor like that too, like where it's basically as indestructible. You know, like for the past 7 seasons. And you mean to tell me this is how they're gonna kill him off? I mean, it just feels like lazy writing, and it feels like such a cop out. It's such total bullshit. I mean, like, and what another reason why it's such bullshit is that there's a there's a lot they could have done with Carl. It's not like you ran out of ideas. Like, I don't know what else to do with him, so let's just kill him off. I mean, like, there's so many other things going on in the comics. Like, I don't see how that seems obsolete to do. Like, well, we don't need to bring that to the show. It's just not gonna work. It's not gonna translate well on screen. I don't know. I mean, I guess this is their way of showing us that, you know, that they have the balls to kill off any character anytime they want. I don't know. And just me, it's just total bullshit. And what's even more fucked up is when Chandler Riggs' father reached out on social media, and then he said how basically Chandler was locked in for 3 more seasons. So he was under contract for 3 more seasons, and then they decided to fire him right before his birthday, before his 18th birthday. Man, nice one, bravo, Scott Gimple, bravo. A lot of people are, you know, basically hate you right now. Me, on the other hand, I'm just very disappointed in you. I mean, low blow, you're fucked up, you know, like for doing that. But and he knows it too. And then I don't see anything. I don't see his anything. I don't think he's apologetic about it at all. I mean, the fact that this happened makes me more afraid for what may happen for other characters. But it all adds up in the season premiere, like when we see Rick in different time zones, like where he's leading the group into the war, and then the other where it seems like it's further down the stretch, like where he seems basically seems vulnerable, and his eyes are bloodshot red, and he seems like he's really like everything went totally wrong. That's how it looks in his eyes. And then we see him in much later where he's older, and Judith is older, and Carl is there, and Michonne's there, and you see that everybody is just basically having a good time at Alexandria. So, like, is this a future? Is this something we're preparing ourselves for? Apparently not. Apparently, this is what I think happened. I think with the bloodshot-eyed Rick is sometime after when Carl has been put down and buried. I think that's when he is at that point, and he's thinking about how things could have been, or he's looking for, you know, trying to get his motivation back into fighting. I don't know. But I think that's how I'm adding things up here. And I mean, you could say, I mean, like, some people may be quick to say, "Oh, way to go, Daryl! Look what you did," or Negan, but neither one of them caused Carl's death. Neither one of them. I mean, Carl went out on his own. Nobody forced him to do it. He went out there to reach out to Sadiq, and that's what happened. And some of you may blame Sadiq for that. I mean, like, Sadiq didn't basically ask for him to come back out and help him. I mean, it's just fucking lazy writing. I mean, that's what I blame it on. I blame it on Scott Gimple. I blame it on the idea of it, doing it this soon. I mean, you know, they could have, you know, you could have waited till near the end of the contract and then decided what to do with him after that, and just had plenty of time to put all that story, everything that's going on with Carl in the comics. You could have had time to basically put it into the show, and it would have been nearly complete. Nearly. And then you could have decided what to do with him after that. But no. You just had to throw that in there and just be like, yep, let's just shock everybody. I mean, with the last remaining person that Rick has fought through this this apocalyptic world to get to, like when he woke up out of that hospital bed. And I mean, You did that. I mean, yeah, Lori is dead in the comic and in the show. I mean, some may say that she's a collateral damage, but Rick has not faced a loss like this before, so it's gonna make you wonder for a couple months of how he's gonna handle it. I mean, we've seen how other characters have gone through it. They have experienced loss that Rick is about to experience himself. Like Morgan has experienced it with Dwayne, Carol with Sophia, and Abraham with his children, and they all seem to find their way back. But, I mean, if it weren't for Judith, could Rick find his way back from that? Herschel, was confident that he would find his way back from, that even after if he lost Judith and Carl, I mean, he would still find his way back. But I think this is where it's going to kind of put him to the test a little bit. Just a little bit. I mean, Judith is the only thing that's going to keep him strong. Because she needs him to be strong. But if it weren't for her, take her away, then would he really have the strength to fight through this? Or have the strength to survive, or the will to survive? I mean, it's just, I'm not happy with this. I mean, despite it being a really good mid-season finale, I'm just not happy with this. I'm really not. I mean, just for the fact that you have so many other things you could have done with the character. There's a lot of things that like his story isn't over from here. But I mean, we'll get through it somehow, I guess. We'll get through it somehow. I apologize for not breaking down everything in the mid-season finale. I just wanted to talk about basically, or rant about the ending in particular. But I may talk more about other stuff in the mid-season finale in my full season 8 review. Yeah, I mean, the fact that we have not got a season 9 renewal yet seems a little scary and very unusual, because by now we would have had a season renewal. And the fact that we have not had it yet, and the first half of season 8 is over, is a bit fishy. But we'll see what happens. I'm looking forward to seeing how the rest of the all-out work, comes in full circle. But they really dropped the ball here. They really did. And some people may even stop watching after this. I mean, this is probably the biggest death in Walking Dead by far. I mean, for me personally. I don't know about you guys. But imagine, like I said, imagine if Daryl Dixon went out the way Carl is going out here. People would say, bullshit. That's how you're killing off Daryl Dixon? That's how I feel about this. I mean, like, the son of Carl Grimes. I mean, come on. The fact that he's been through this so many times, and then this is how this happens. I mean, bullshit. But feel free to leave your comments in the comment section and let me know what you think about all this, and how are you dealing with it? How are you holding up? Are you as upset as I am? Are you gonna stop watching the show after this? I mean, feel free to leave your thoughts. And I guess I'm not ready for the mid-season premiere. I'm mentally not ready. I'm not emotionally ready. It's just, I don't know if I'm ready for it, but I better be ready for it. I feel like the mid-season finale was like, I felt like how somebody would feel when they're saying that they need surgery done, and it's very fatal, and that's how that mid-season finale felt. And I feel like the mid-season premiere will feel like the day of that surgery. That's how I felt. That's how I feel. Just they're twitching my thumbs, waiting for that day to come. And hopefully it doesn't come. You know what I mean? But yeah, let me know what you guys are going through with this. And I'll see you when the mid-season premiere airs. So until then, hang in there. We'll get through this together. We'll try to get through it together. So peace out, guys.